Hey guys, Jannik and Itzel from Develop Your Element here, and today we want to talk to you guys about family dynamics. For you, those who don't know, Itzel is actually my sister, and she's a very introverted person.
Yes, and Jannik is a very, very extroverted person. So growing up, we had our conflicts where he was always trying to get me to be more extroverted. He was in my space, he was pushing me, and I went the other way. I retracted, I wanted to run away, I was upset and frustrated, and I didn't like being around him, to be honest.
It's funny because if you know her now, you'll know that she actually has a lot of friends, she has a lot of social life, and she actually has unlocked her secondary personality, her secondary element, which actually is extroverted.
Yeah.
But she was so drained and so suppressed growing up that she was only operating in her introverted side. And what happens when you push someone to be something they're not? Well, you drain them, frankly.
Yeah.
And we do talk and develop your element that you do have the option to step into any energy, any personality you want. But when you operate in something that's not natural, I mean, it requires more energy. So the first thing that changed our relationship, our family dynamic, was to understand that, first of all, there was nothing wrong with her being introverted, and there was nothing wrong with me being extroverted. We stopped judging each other, and we started complimenting each other and helping each other out. But the beautiful thing that also happened as a result was, all of a sudden, I could be more introverted and she could be more extroverted with much more ease.
Because we had the freedom to choose when we do that, we weren't being pressured into it, and we didn't have to maintain that standard that wasn't even ours, that wasn't anything about us.
Yeah, and it's funny because in Develop Your Element, we don't want to limit anyone and say, oh, you're this personality type, so you can't do this or you can't do that. No, we tell you you can do whatever you want. But if you want to do something that's less natural for you, you do need more energy and you do need more passion. When you have more passion for something, well, that's why you have introverted professors and salespeople. I mean, you can do anything you put your mind to. But if your brother or your sister tells you, no, you have to be more like this or more like that, or if your parent tells you, you have to be more like this, well, it doesn't work. You have to choose your passion projects for yourself. And my sister, one of her passion projects is traveling the world, teaching and connecting with people. But she does need her regenerative space. I mean, after a class,
I do need my space. I like to go to a nice quiet cafe, work by myself, go for a walk somewhere, and I can't be every single day, every single second in the party with the people and things like that. If I regenerate, then I can enjoy being with people. Then I enjoy that activity, that movement, that interaction.
Yeah, it's funny because when we give ourselves that regenerative space, we can do whatever we want. Mm-hmm. But when we take away that regenerative space, whether we take it away from ourselves due to guilt or kind of judgments about what we should be doing, or when someone else robs us of that regenerative space, then we don't have the energy to do many things. And we start operating from 10%, 20%, 30% battery instead of 100% battery. And that's what in Develop Your Element, we try to give you the tools to operate from 100% battery and to give you the tools and the choice of when to operate with which whatever energy you desire, whatever personality you desire. But also we do recommend you to operate as much as possible from your true personality, your true essence.
Yeah, because it gives you that foundation, it gives you that basis from which you can jump into other energies without getting drained, without waking up every morning like, why am I alive?
No, and we meet a lot of students who have gone their whole lives operating in a personality that's not theirs because of their parents or the culture, the society has told them how they have to be. And then they take these classes and they go, wow, I've gone 40 years, 50 years being someone I'm not, and that's why I'm always so drained. Yeah. And then it's like a journey of self-exploration and trying to find your true self for the first time. Mm-hmm. And we see people suddenly become much more attractive, much more successful, much happier. I mean, and that has also happened to both of us. I mean,
and the thing is, when you have the information, very tangible information, and sort of a framework from which to understand yourself, it doesn't have to be this 10, 20, 50-year-long journey to discover yourself. It's immediate, and it does keep developing over time, but from the beginning you already start clicking and tapping into who you are. And that also, for me, like, what used to be this struggle between an introverted me and an extroverted me, now it's like, okay, cool. How can I use both of these?
No, and that's a good point. That sometimes we actually are a combination of personalities where we have, a primary introvert and a secondary extrovert or vice versa. And sometimes we use our two personalities to drain each other instead of complement each other. And when you don't know that you can be more than one personality, I mean, you are not in control.
Wrong with you too.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you are held hostage by your personalities instead of you taking control of your personalities. And when you take control and okay, now I'll operate in this side, now I'll operate in this side. Okay, I've drained this side, I got to regenerate this side. Okay, this side needs a little bit of focus. Then you have more control and you can create a much more full and enriching life. So, I mean, we really recommend you come check us out at some of our live events or check our videos. I mean, we have tons of videos in English, Spanish, Portuguese. I mean, every day we're adding more languages. So if you're interested, check us out at developyourElement.com, and on YouTube, the channel is Develop Your Element. Have a good one.